Hello everybody, today I'm going to be reviewing one of my favorite holiday movies of all time, and it is also my recommendation for 2014, my holiday pick. And it's for you if you get bored during Christmas, or if you kind of get tired of seeing It's a Wonderful Life or A Christmas Story or White Christmas played over and over and over on TV. This is maybe a little bit different. So this year's Christmas movie is The Apartment, which came out in 1960. It was directed by the great Billy Wilder. It starred Jack Lemmon and Shirley MacLaine. To me, this is one of the great Hollywood films and one of the great Hollywood love stories as well. Yes, it does take place during Christmas and New Year's, so there's that. So what's the premise? The character of C.C. Baxter, which is played by Jack Lemmon, works in insurance in Manhattan, and he kind of wants to climb the corporate ladder, and he keeps rising in the ranks because he is allowing a lot of the people in charge to come to his apartment every so often, several times a week, with their mistresses so they can have extramarital affairs in secret. The problem is that he has a major crush on Shirley MacLaine's character, and she is the elevator operator in his work building. And he soon discovers that his boss is actually having an affair with her, and he is taking her to his apartment often. This displeases him, to say the least. For those of you who have seen the movie, I remember when I had never seen anything about it, and I had just kind of seen clips here and there, and I watched the trailer, and I thought, oh, doesn't that look like such a quaint, sweet, romantic comedy, sweet love story, and all that. So you can imagine when I saw the film how surprised I was at how unquaint it is, if that's a word. I was surprised by how dark it is. I mean, yes, it does have humor and it has wit, but the film really deals a lot more with the underbelly of society and the darker side of the holidays. It's certainly, yes, the film is very funny. It's got a lot of humor and wit, but it deals a lot with depression and loneliness. And I think that that's actually a good thing to examine in the holidays, because yes, I know that the holidays are meant to be a time where you're supposed to celebrate and get together with your family and all that. But for me, and I think a lot of people feel kind of depressed during the holidays because they're, having a break, they're having to think about their lives and pause and contemplate things, and that can be difficult. So I think that this film really does capture that. And I think Billy Wilder was just such a remarkable artist and filmmaker, because he was able to find that balance between accessibility and that classic Hollywood style that he has, and yet he finds a way to capture this rawness and this sense of reality in his stories. And I think he picked the perfect cast that really embodies that idea and kind of has that almost that tangibility within them, with Jack Lemmon and Shirley MacLaine. I have such a crush on Jack Lemmon in this film because he's perfect for this role because he's so anti-movie star. They could have gone with somebody like Tony Curtis or somebody of the day that was really popular, that was suave and sexy, but Jack Lemmon is not. He's very funny, often unintentionally funny, as the character, but he's also so smart and so sweet, and I think that he has this genuine quality that makes him so appealing and very attractive in kind of an unconventional Hollywood way. And the same goes with Shirley MacLaine. I think that she is a very talented actress. I've admired her for many years. She can dance and do all these things, but I think what I loved about her so much in this film is just how natural she is with the part. And I do think this is one of her best performances. It captures, I think, what she's really best at. And, she's like Jack Lemmon in that she doesn't look like a typical kind of Grace Kelly type. She is a real person, and she does capture all those subtle facets of Fred Kubelik, who's, the character that she plays in the film. This person that is kind of very sad and often looking for love, but yet there is a real sweetness in her as well. Now, I'm sure all of you are thinking, why the hell would I want to watch something that's really melancholy during the holidays? You probably want to watch something cheerful. Well, okay, yeah, I know that I'm saying that this film is very dark and it has a very solemn quality, but it's also extremely hopeful, and that's actually the thing that I take away from it most. I mean, when I think about this movie, I think about it kind of dealing with the idea that we all have second chances in life. And in this film, the characters learn what is important in life, and that no matter how heartbroken, how sad you are, and how much you feel like life can't get any worse, you always have that chance at happiness. Always in the future, there is a chance. Time will heal itself. I think that this is a much more positive, uplifting film for Billy Wilder. I usually think of, when I think Billy Wilder, I think Ace in the Hole, which is one of his masterpieces, and then films like Double Indemnity, which, you know, both those are major downers. And with this film, even though, yes, it does have some of these gimmicks and these narrative cliches that we've seen so many times and that I actually do find kind of grating, I feel like the film has so much heart and so much wit and humor combined with that sadness and almost like a poeticism in that sadness, which to me kind of makes it a fully formed piece. It's not a romantic comedy in a traditional sense, but it's not, you know, a tragedy either. It's like, it's really trying to capture that slice of life, that human condition. Every time I watch it, I am so moved, and I think that it really is a near perfect film. I mean, there is not a moment in the characters, in the dialogue, everything is just the right amount. Nothing is ever overdone or underdone. It's just got this real subtlety, but a sophistication in that subtlety. So if you have not seen this movie, the holidays are the perfect time to do it. And if you have seen it, revisit it. It's a wonderful, wonderful piece. I'd like to wish you all a early Merry Christmas, and I will catch you all next time. If you would like to follow me on Twitter, the link is below. And if you want to like my Facebook page, the link is below for that as well. See ya.